The trail was quiet, just the crunch of leaves underfoot as John and his golden retriever, Max, made their way through the woods. It was their favorite time of day, and the sunlight filters through the trees, casting long shadows. Suddenly, Max stopped dead in his tracks. His body went rigid, ears perked, his entire being focused on something unseen just off the path. This was their route, a peaceful, isolated stretch of woodland that they walked almost every day. John was a kind man, known in the small community for his love of animals. Max, his loyal companion, was usually a goofy, happy-go-lucky dog, but right now, he was different. "Come on, boy," John said, giving the leash a gentle tug. Max didn't budge. His gaze was locked on a dense thicket of bushes, unblinking. Then, a sound John had never heard from Max before, a low, soft whine, almost a plea. Max nudged John's hand with his wet nose, then took a few hesitant steps toward the bushes, looking back over his shoulder as if to say, "You have to see this." John initially thought it was just a squirrel or a rabbit. "It's nothing, Max," he said, trying to sound reassuring. But Max wouldn't give up. His persistence was unusual, and a sliver of unease began to creep into John's mind. Why was his dog acting so strange? Trusting his dog's instincts, John let the leash go slack. Max pushed his way gently into the undergrowth, moving with a strange sense of purpose. John followed, his curiosity now tinged with a growing concern. The sun was beginning to set, and the woods were getting darker. As he pushed aside a branch, he heard a faint, high-pitched whimpering sound. It was so quiet, he almost missed it. He followed the sound deeper into the thicket, the rustling of leaves the only other noise. And then he saw it. Tucked away, partially hidden, was a soggy, rain-soaked cardboard box. His heart sank. He knelt down, peering inside. What he saw broke his heart. A mother dog, her fur matted and damp, lay curled protectively around a litter of tiny newborn puppies. She was shivering, so weak and exhausted she could barely lift her head, but her eyes, full of fear and desperation, followed John's every move. She didn't growl, she didn't bark. She just watched, as if pleading for help. A few feet away, Max lay down quietly, his presence a calming, reassuring signal that they meant no harm. In that moment, John knew there was no way he could just walk away and leave them there. They wouldn't survive the night. He gently scooped up the entire box, holding it close to his chest to shield it from the evening chill. Back at John's cozy home, the scene was completely transformed. The mother dog and her precious puppies were now nestled in a warm, soft bed of blankets. A bowl of food and another of fresh water were placed beside her. After a moment of hesitation, she began to eat, her hunger finally overriding her fear. As she ate, her tail gave a faint, hopeful wag. Max, the hero of the hour, watched over them from a respectful distance, his posture relaxed, like a gentle guardian watching over his new friends. The little family was finally safe. John felt a wave of relief wash over him. He had done the right thing. Weeks flew by. The once tiny, helpless puppies were now tumbling, playful balls of fur, their squeaks and yips filling the house with joy. Their mother, who John named Hope, had undergone an incredible transformation. Her coat was shiny, her eyes were bright, and she was no longer the terrified, skeletal dog he had found in the woods. She was a trusting, deeply affectionate companion who followed John everywhere, her tail always wagging. Looking at them all, John often thought about that evening on the trail. He would reach down and scratch Max behind the ears, his heart full of gratitude. It was a powerful reminder of the quiet, unspoken wisdom of animals. Max's incredible intuition, his refusal to walk away, had led them to save an entire family. It was a bond between a man and his dog that went beyond words, a connection that had brought light and love into the lives of those who needed it most. Sometimes, the greatest acts of kindness start with simply listening to a friend. Thanks for watching. If this story touched your heart, please like and subscribe for more.